Well, got a car, thank God. I could not stand any more moments than necessary with that abject shitbag of a roommate I have for now. His truck's getting worked on, so hopefully he's out of there Monday night. Sounds like it might be minor, whatever the issue is. The guy is just gotta be one of the nastiest, most negative people I've met. You know, you make any positive statement and it's like, well, you can't do that. Oh, that's not gonna work. Meanwhile, you know, acting as if his 4 years of experience in trucking makes him a professional at anything when the guy hasn't been able to hold a job for more than a few months at a time for entirely obvious reasons once you interact with him, but, you know, remain a complete mystery to him. I will say the more I'm around these sort of people, the more I kind of see why society has the view of truckers that it does. And I have a lot less sympathy for those of us who are going to be out of a job in a decade or two. You know, not that I'm going to stay in it because of automation. I guess the most unfortunate aspect being the fact that they're just going to get welfare and be able to continue reproducing when they can't have a job because a robot drives the truck. Because these people are just fucking straight up filth, man. The guy clipped his toenails and put them in the sink. Like, come on, man. There's 3 different trash cans in the room. You could have used the toilet, and you put them in the sink. Why? To be deliberately malicious and disgusting. But anyway, I've been doing this. I did about 11 hours yesterday. I'm going to do a little bit of sightseeing today, and then we're going to do a mix of Instacart and DoorDash. I don't know how good the video is going to come out. I've never actually tried vlogging it, despite doing as much of it as I did in Seattle. But I gotta say, I'm really excited to get started here with training and get that out of the way. I feel like orientation and training are going to be the single worst parts of this. Only because, like, I don't mind driving. I drove around and delivered groceries.
2 miles, take the US 101 North exit.
I drove around and delivered groceries for, like, you know, 12 hours, 10, 12 hours yesterday. I like it, whatever. But being around these shitbags, these walking embodiments of the absolute scrum of humanity, which ends after orientation and training. Yeah, it's been working out. We'll go over financials once I don't have... I'm really not taking home shit for money, but the car's paid for, the gas is paid for. I can afford a meal on top of that. I get to go explore a city. That's one thing doing this gig work is really good for, is learning a new city, exploring stuff. Not that I would ever live down here, but it's still cool, still something to do, and it's better than sitting in a hotel room watching paint dry, you know? So, here we go. Well, it just now occurred to me that I was supposed to be recording this entire time. So now that I've remembered, just got 2 orders on the old DoorDash. We're going to a place called Bevmo, which is kind of like Total Wine and More, just on the East Coast or West Coast. So yeah, we'll do that. I wanted to film more driving, but it's like really hard to do. So we'll see what I can kind of finagle here. All right, we got that. Guess there's some shenanigans going on over there. It's kind of cool. One of the cool things about DoorDash is you get to see a bunch of random shit. Now we're looking for a Jersey Mike's subs. I don't know where that is. Oh, hey, it's right here. Cool. Like my yellow. I refuse to touch a door or an elevator button with my bare hands, but fun fact I forgot to mention about my shitbag roommate back at the Motel 6 is he washes all of his clothes by hand because, and I quote, "I don't want to spend money on nothing I don't have to." So, yeah, you tell me what the fuck. It is hotter than shit. It's been like above 110 every day that I've been here, which is like, I thought Dallas was bad, but this is far worse. So fingers crossed we don't have any shenanigans to deal with the alcohol delivery. They are famous for shenanigans, so wish me luck. Alright. Got the Jersey Mike's delivered, now it's time for the alcohol.
In 600 feet, turn left onto Romaine Street.
That one was a bit confusing because of the configuration of the addresses, but, you know.
Turn left onto Romaine Street.
Oh, gotta come to a complete stop, of course.
In 600 feet, turn right onto North Fairfax Avenue.
I really don't like the biome here. It's like super dry, moist, and really sunny. Not a
Turn
big
right onto
fan.
North Fairfax Avenue.
Alright, no shenanigans. It is so hot. Look at how short this is. I almost like jump up and hit it. Coming up on the old Bristol Farms in my whole 2 days, well, this being my second day of gig work, and that's it. That white building is the grocery store. A very odd looking grocery store, I know, but it's pretty nice. It's kind of similar to Sprouts or like Metropolitan Market, or like a tiny version of Whole Foods maybe. And they have a great hot bar, probably one of the best hot bars I've ever come across, so I'm gonna go in there, chow down, see if we can get a couple more batcheroonies, and yeah. We got a poke bar for $19.99 a pound. I don't know if I'd pay $19.99 a pound for spam mushoki. Alright, I really gotta come up with a new word to start videos, but or rather different scenes, but I'm a big fan of that alright, so ate a shitload of food, pound and a half of turkey breast, salad, half a cookie, liter of sparkling water. And just as I log back in, get a batch for $56. Probably take an hour to shop and then 45 minutes to deliver, so the hourly rate isn't that good. But, you know, just paying for the car and having something to do instead of sitting in that fucking hotel room with Captain Shitbag is about all I can hope for. So, away we go. Got to do 2 carts for this order. Slow and steady wins the race with this shit. It kind of sucks because I don't have a marker to mark the bags, but you know, we'll get her done. Alright, 1, 2, 3 orders. Not bad. I gotta tell you, there's a shitload of other Instacart shoppers here. It ain't like that in Seattle anymore after they passed that minimum pay thing, but you know, glad to have to work here while I'm in town. Well, that took long enough. Holy crap. Every time I take triple, I'm like, this will be fine, and then it's just a fucking nightmare. This order, they decided to add alcohol after I accepted it, so this may or may not be fun. And it took like an hour and a half. So, you know, hourly rate sucks, but
At the light, turn left onto Beverly Boulevard.
I'm trapped in the Roach Motel. Hashtag trucker life, so I got a car, I'm occupied, whatevs. My car stinks like fucking whatever that is, but
At the light, turn right onto North Doheny Drive.
someday I'd like to see cumulatively how many miles I've driven with Google Maps. It's got to be in the thousands at this point. Hey, look, we got a shit bag. They're everywhere. Alright, well, didn't film quite as much as I had wanted to. Had a buddy of mine call me. We chopped it up for a little bit. Then I got on the phone with another buddy. We did some chopping up. Had to switch venues here to an Airbnb. This is my room in a big-ass house about 5 minutes away from the Hotel Shit Shack. Just couldn't stand to read. Just couldn't stand to be around Captain Shitbag anymore. You know, as I'm leaving, I show up, and of course he's got the door wide open. You know, we've got air conditioning. It's 110 degrees outside. And this guy's got the door open, yet he complains about killing flies. And I'm taking my shower with him. I'm like, why are there so many flies in this fucking room? And I don't know if I mentioned it or not in any of the videos here, but he does his laundry in the sink, where I brush my teeth. He doesn't brush his teeth. Captain Shitbag can't be bothered. But I get to the room and he's like, hey man, I got a question for you. And I walk to the front desk, go try and do some laundry. Laundry's fucking closed till 6 a.m. Well, guess what? It's in the washer over there. I go back and he goes, hey man, no matter what happens with my truck or with your training tomorrow, can you give me a ride to the grocery store? And I'm like, what? And I go, no. And he goes, why? Like all indignant, like, why? And I'm like, I got too much shit to do. Because, me, in an unusual twist of tactics, I'm trying to be non-confrontational, but in reality, I think I want that. Dude, you wash your clothes in the sink. You stink. You're a shitbag. Like, I mean, this is the type of guy who's such a shitbag. You can see him from a mile away and go, that guy's a shitbag. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to do a little bit more filming. Unless I go out with the trainer. I have a feeling I won't, but we'll see. I'll probably just DoorDash my ass off to pay for the rental car and the accommodations here while I wait. But here's the room. Got a little closet. There's my stuff. There's some more stuff. And that's it. Just waiting to do some laundry. So guess we'll see what happens tomorrow.